Hello everyone, it's Cassie. Welcome back for another Trinity Stamps video. Today we're doing another sneaky peek, and this one is of this new stamp set called My Lucky Charm. Isn't that super cute? It's this big stamp. I love it. I love the big bold letters, the sentiment, just the way it's all written out is just so cute. We're going to make a mini slimline, so I'm going to jump right into it. I have my piece of cardstock, which measures 6 by 6, and I went ahead and scored it at 3 inches. And then that first color that I blended on with my blending buddy was called Later Gator, and this next one is called Fake Plant. And so we have this nice, beautiful green ombre at the bottom working into the white on the top of the card. I want this to be kind of subtle, and I want the focus to be solely on that beautiful stamp. And so once I'm done with that, I'll clean up my mess, put my blending brush away, and then we can move on to coloring our stamp. So like I said, this is called My Lucky Charm. And My Lucky Charm is a stamp that measures 3 by 4 inches, and it has a die to match with it. I'm not going to show you either one because this is a sneak peek. If you want to see the full one, you're just going to have to come back on release day and you'll have to come check it out. But it is a 3 by 4 stamp, and the coordinating die that goes along with it has 5 pieces to it. And so you're going to love it. It cuts out the words, and the lucky die does something a little special, and I'll show you when we use that. So because I did ombre on the card base itself, I wanted to do ombre on the words. So as you see, I've started off with a very light yellow green. I'm using my Olo markers. I stamped this using some Blackout ink right onto this cardstock, and then I have a green 1.7, and then I'm also doing a technique called tip to tip. So if you have colors that are pretty wide range, like these two really are, you can use the tip to tip method. It does not hurt your markers. The more you color with it, the color will come off. So I'm just taking that light color, putting it right on the tip of the darker color, and then blending right on there, and it works out really well. So as you can see, this is what the lucky word cuts out, and it also cuts out the center. So you could leave it as is. You could just put those pieces right back into place, but I'm going to save those for another card, the little ombre luckies. And then I am going to bring in some black. I originally was thinking I was going to do white, but I am going to end up doing black. I'm going to pull in the double-sided mini strips, these little mini foam tape strips, and these are perfect for these words. These will cover where the outline cut is. But because they're thin, if you peel away the release paper on the other side, you can manipulate these to be however you want them to. So I'm just going to do that all along this back of the word lucky. We'll peel off where we need to, especially around this C. We'll just keep, peeling that back, and then we can stick our foam strip down. And yeah, that gives you a lot of mobility there. And then I'll just finish off the rest of it with those foam strips. But I love these because they're perfectly thin. They'd probably work just fine on the back of the other words as well, but those I'm going to put down using my Crafty Gluefriend. I'll use the bottom word charm as kind of a guide, and then I'll stick down my word lucky. I did die cut it out of black as well, and we're just going to pop those letters into place, and they'll just fit right onto that using that foam strip. And then I can use my Crafty Gluefriend to get our other words down. And I love how this pops on that background with the white, around the word, as the die cut cuts out that nice white border. And I feel like that makes it pop even more. But it cuts out the words, you are my, and then we have Lucky Charm. And you could leave this just as it is. This is super cute. And what a fun card to send. And if you're unfamiliar with what mini slimline are, they measure 3 inches by 6 inches when it's all closed up. I've decided I'm going to bring in the Clover cluster. I'm going to put those into my tidy tray and use my pickup stick to put those down. These are great. They're just tiny little shiny shamrocks. And so I'm going to put those all over our background using my pickup stick, my Crafty Gluefriend, and my tidy tray, keeping everything in its place. And I was very liberal with these, but they're small, and I think they just look so cute on this background. I'm not going to do anything to the inside since it is only 3 inches by 6 inches on the inside, but let's reinforce that score line and then take a look at that. That's going to finish off our card for today. I love it. I hope it piqued your interest. I hope you want to come back and check out the entire set. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And be sure to check out all that Trinity Stamps has going on over on their blog, Facebook page, and Instagram for more crafty inspiration. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day.